Welcome to AgriBio Expert. I am Dr. Rajnikant, a professional for agriculture, organic and sustainable farming, evaluation of biopesticides in India for agriculture use. The history of biopesticides in India reflects the country's transition from traditional indigenous pest management practices to a scientifically validated, commercially viable, and policy driven biological crop protection industry. This evaluation has been shaped by advances in agriculture research, increasing concern over pesticide residues, resistance management, environmental sustainability, and the growing demand for export quality agricultural produce. India's biopesticide sector has progressed through seven distinct phases. One is traditional knowledge, second, scientific validation, third, institutional development, fourth, commercialization, fifth, market expansion, sixth, industry consolidation, and seven, modern biological innovation. So these are the factors as actually the biological inputs evaluated progressed in India. So this progression mirrors the broader shift in Indian agriculture from input intensive farming towards sustainability, environmental stewardship, and global market compliance. Today, biopesticides are no longer viewed merely as alternative to chemical pesticides, but as an internal component as of integrated pest management, residue-free farming, climate-resilient agriculture, and regenerative production systems. With continued policy support, advances in biotechnology, and increasing farmer awareness, India is well positioned to become a global leader in the development, manufacture, and export of biological crop protection products. So the biopesticides started in India in early 1970s. So the traditional practices are relayed by farmers in India. So before the introduction of these synthetic pesticides on large scale in India, so farmers usually relied on locally available natural resources for pest management. Although these practices were not scientifically categorized as biopesticides, they represented sustainable ecological approaches based on centuries of agricultural knowledge. So, the extensive use of neem leaves, neem kernel extract, and tobacco decoctions, farmyard manure, botanical extracts, these are different naturally available products farmers used during early 1970s. So pest management was preventive rather than curative. So farmers and farming system maintained these natural predators populations and biodiversity during early 1970s. So during this period, it is established the foundation for botanical pesticide development and demonstrated that naturally occurring compounds could effectively manage insect pests. So these are the factors are inspired later in scientific research on plant-derived bioactive molecules, particularly neem.